guys, welcome into the first episode of Shenanigans, or Film Shenanigans. I am Zach Langen.
I am Luis Rivera.
And there's a reason we're calling this Shenanigans, because we're probably going to act stupid. But we will give you some sort of information. So, today we're talking about the DC slate, the 11-year...
8 to 10 year.
8 to 10, oh shit, okay.
Welcome to Why It's Shenanigans.
Yeah, for real. 8 to 10 year, James Gunn released a slate of movies that is basically going to restart the DCU, or the DCEU. It's now going to be called the DCU.
Of course.
Yeah. So, yeah, man. What are your thoughts on it?
See, for me,
it sucks. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
It does have its problems. It's not
and we'll get into that,
free of problems. My main thing, it tried to be the MCU, and then make it as different as possible, yet you focus on characters that no one asked for.
Like the Authorities, or the, what's it?
Creature Commandos coming right at you.
Who have heard about the Creature Commandos?
Bro, Frankenstein in DC?
Wait, that's what it is?
We'll talk about that.
So, wait. So, yeah. Go ahead.
We'll get into specific projects in a second.
Yeah.
But overall, one of my main problems with this slate, it reminded me of when Sony started making Marvel movies without Marvel. Like Venom, Morbius,
the Spider-Man movies.
Kraven. Yeah. Every Spider-Man movie without Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So, it reminds me of that, because it just feels like it's DC, but they don't have access to their main characters. I do
like how they have the Trinity. They got Batman,
or
a version of Batman, where you now have 2 Batmans. 3 Batmans. Two Batmans.
I have a point about that soon.
Okay.
I got the inside.
A Superman and a Wonder Woman. So I like how they have the Trinity, but then it kind of falls down through there. Not all the way, but yeah, let's talk about it. Let's break this thing down.
That's true. So before we start talking about the new projects, we got 4 projects coming out this year, man.
Oh yeah, true.
So
okay, I'm not gonna lie. I got the so the little portal black yellow hole.
That is
thing.
when the universe resets.
Oh, okay. I thought that.
So,
okay, that's sick.
The way James Gunn explained it.
See how unprepared I am. That's why we're.
Welcome to Shenanigans,
man. Welcome to Shenanigans. Yeah. Anyways, so we got.
You left me hanging, man.
Oh, sorry.
There we go. So the way James Gunn explained it was that Shazam always been like apart from anything other than that headless Henry Cavill. You remember that?
Yeah.
And then The Flash, which he called the best superhero movie he's ever seen, which, damn, man, you made Guardians of the Galaxy, you just screwed over.
If I just took over DC, I'd say the same thing. Just saying.
100%.
Just saying.
Here's the thing. By the end of that movie, they changed it, and they deleted every single tease of Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman, Michael Keaton, Batman, and the new Supergirl, Sasha Calle. They have been deleted from the ending of the movie. It'll completely reset everything so that we can continue on to the new universe.
So you mean to tell me that I knew they were resetting it, but so they're gonna make you care about these different iterations of characters, and then they're just gonna.
Yeah, Michael Keaton's not coming back after this.
I'm talking about the new Supergirl.
Oh yeah, she's gone.
So we're gonna spend the whole movie getting to know this new version of Supergirl, and then she's gonna be dusted.
Yep. Even though it seems like Ezra Miller's staying.
Ezra Miller, he's not gonna be the Flash for.
I honestly believe the only reason that they haven't announced he's fired is because the movie has. They want to keep.
Yeah, they want to keep the.
Once the movie's out, if it bombs, they'll announce he's fired.
Yeah.
And he'll just do a flashpoint, and by the end, he'll just come back another actor.
Yeah, well, he's fired anyways for everything he's done. I'm sure they'll fire him no matter.
Oh, 100%.
Even if it's the best movie ever.
100%.
I think they don't want it, and honestly, that's why James Gunn is saying, "Hey, this is the best DC movie or superhero movie I've ever seen." I want to believe it because it's DC, and
I just want it to be good.
I want it to be good. I don't like Ezra Miller. I don't think anyone does.
Oh, me neither.
But if you're gonna reset it, Yeah. I'm skeptical. I'm cautiously optimistic.
See, here's how we get into trouble now. I wanted this to be a full reboot, but I don't know if you can see on the screen right now.
I can see perfectly.
After the universe reset, just checking. After the next episode, we'll get you glasses. Universe reset. You have Blue Beetle, which features no past actors, so that makes sense that it stays. But Aquaman 2 is also after the reset.
Yeah.
So
he's staying as Aquaman because
he might stay as Aquaman.
They were saying he was going to be Lobo.
I thought that too, but apparently he's staying as Aquaman. I am just as confused as you. They have not clarified on any of this.
Like they gave us a whole sheet, but it's like, excuse me,
also
a whole sheet.
Let me shout out Heroes Reforged on YouTube. They created this Slate animation, this Slate graphic. Go check them out. 100%. They're awesome.
Link will be in the description. Because I know how to do that.
Yeah, he does.
Maybe. Anyways, let's get into it, man.
All right.
Forget about the reset. So you're gonna have Shazam. I still haven't seen the first one. I'm not gonna lie. And then the Flash.
Get out.
No. and then you got the universe reset, and then you've got Blue Beetle. So Blue Beetle is like the new Superman. So our new trinity of superheroes. The big like Iron Man, Captain America, and Thor is going to be Blue Beetle, Aquaman, and Amanda Waller. Awesome.
Actually, no, there's something before Waller that I'm covering up in my big head.
No, it's me.
Oh, you are.
Creature Commandos.
Creature Commandos.
We got a lot to talk about. Oh yeah,
the start of the DCU Chapter 1, Gods and Monsters.
And I wanted to. Attaboy. That was delivered very well.
Oh,
anyways, that the weird looking dude on the right. He was in the Suicide Squad movie.
That
right?
is Weasel.
Was it Weasel? Okay.
That is
because
Weasel.
like in the final scene, like he didn't die because you thought he died on like the opening scene.
Exactly.
Okay, so
and in the end credits scene, they show he's still alive.
Right, and
then what's it at the end of the movie?
I don't know anyone else.
So I have a list right here of all the characters.
Okay.
There are a part of the Creature Commandos. The most interesting one. On the left, you see the old dude?
Rick Flag.
That's Rick Flag Sr.
Wait. Okay. I just want to. So I did not know.
Yep, I know you don't know.
Rick Flag.
I am very surprised.
I just said a guess because he's wearing yellow.
Yep.
He's actually.
That is the father of Rick Flag.
Yeah, I'm good.
That is the father of Rick Flag. They're going to explain the origin of Rick Flag.
Okay.
Because by that time, Rick Flag should already be born.
Okay. He's gonna have beef with Waller probably.
Yep.
Or Peacemaker.
Here is the thing. This show will take place way before all the other movies.
Right.
Because originally Creature Commandos was a World War II story, but apparently they're gonna make it a 70s, 80s story.
I got an idea. I think this is how the Creature Commandos is going to be how Amanda Waller gets the idea for the Suicide Squad.
I completely agree.
And that's why she
Task Force 1.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because
I wouldn't call it not like literally that will be the name. Like this is
the first. So I think they're all gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
No, Weasel can't die. Or is that Weasel's like brother?
See. He could be the only one that survives.
Or like he just doesn't die. I don't know.
Or anyways, it's also the father of Weasel.
In the grand scheme of things, I don't know anything about these characters. I cannot say I'm excited. I am intrigued at best.
That is Frankenstein's monster in the middle.
Okay.
Next to him is the Bride of Frankenstein. So it's the literal names of the characters.
Okay, so Frankensteins are leading the charge.
Yeah, there is.
Then you got a World War II robot. See how, like, because it has a 2, and then it looks like a...
Yeah. Very funny, Zach. I had a list of all the members, at least I used to. Members... Where's my list? I had it right here. This?
I'm just maintaining eye contact.
Just keep talking, Zach.
Oh, right. So, we have a Batmobile. And, yeah, another one. Creature Commandos. For me at least, there's not much to say on this matter. There's a lot of projects coming up that I'm more excited about. I am actively trying to stall as Luis finds whatever he's trying to find. I ran out of words.
Give me 1 second.
Oh my god.
Okay, I do not have a list.
Okay.
For the characters.
Let's move on because...
Look, do we really care who the characters are?
I don't care.
They have cool designs. Maybe they'll be cool characters.
Next.
We'll see what comes next.
Next.
I'll actually go back because you made me mad. Alright. Waller.
Go ahead.
James Gunn talked about the fact that Viola Davis is back, which
Good.
is the casting that I'm most happy is back. And so is Team Peacemaker, which will team up with Amanda Waller in the show.
Team.
Okay.
Team. I was about to say,
Peacemaker.
they're doing it. Okay. Team. Okay.
I do not know how to talk. Team Peacemaker will be back to team up with Waller, as this will be the trial of Amanda Waller for all she did with the Suicide Squad. She will be going to trial.
That makes sense. I guess that explains the bombs. Sweet.
See, that is just the poster from the Suicide Squad.
Oh, I knew that. I was testing you.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
I passed the test, guys. I passed the test.
Anyways. Yeah, so Waller, I like how... I'll tell you this much. I would rather there be a show than a movie.
I completely agree.
Because I think there's like... Honestly, unless it's like the Creature Commandos, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Then make it a movie so I don't have to see it.
That's
but it's
an
like...
animated
I like movies to... I like characters to have more time to like, develop and stuff.
And I also believe that grounded characters really make great series.
Yeah, I agree. So it's gonna be like a crime law movie or live action.
The series will all be about basically it's Peacemaker 2.5.
Interesting.
But instead of focusing on John Cena's Peacemaker character, it'll focus more on Waller and make the team like basically it's her Suicide Squad.
Right.
That's what it is. For all we know, in the show, she could call them like her Task Force X.
Yeah.
We don't know.
She's crazy.
She's 100% crazy, but she is one of the smartest women in the entire DC universe, though.
Yeah.
At least on Earth.
Oh yeah.
All right.
She scares me.
100%.
Like, look how she's looking at me right now. Like, she's kind of looking.
She's looking straight at your soul.
Like, she looks like she's about to kick my ass.
She's about to throw one of your bombs at you.
Yeah. Next.
There we go.
Oh, here we go.
Superman Legacy. Coming out in theaters July 11th, 2025. Written by James Gunn. No director confirmed yet. What do you think, Zach?
I think don't know. So is it supposed to be like a prequel?
So it is a Superman movie. It will be a younger Superman.
Okay, because I wonder why they used. I don't read a lot of comics. With all my superhero knowledge, but I do know that's from All-Star Superman, and in that he's older and he has cancer. He's trying to do a bunch of good stuff before he dies.
They explained that there is no specific comic, as far as I know, that this movie is based on.
Okay.
The style of the movie is based on All-Star Superman. Okay. So like the suit, the way the movie's going to look, how the story's going to be, it takes stuff from All-Star Superman, but will not adapt the cancer storyline. Okay. It is an origin of Superman.
Okay. But haven't we seen that?
Well, they're not gonna show the uncle, his father dying. They're not gonna show Krypton.
Okay.
He's already Superman, but they're gonna show him adapt to life, being
human.
Superman and Clark Kent.
Mm-hmm. Daily Planet.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's all about him starting at the Daily Planet. That's where this movie starts.
Okay. I'm a big fan of Superman, so they better not get this wrong.
Exactly.
They better not get this wrong.
I will say, I do have a director in mind that I want. And that is Christopher McQuarrie, who did Top Gun Maverick and Mission Impossible 6. He was supposed to do the J.J. Abrams Superman movie, yet he was fired. Imagine the way he does flying scenes with the jets in Top Gun Maverick,
And
doing
Superman.
that with Superman flying around.
Yeah,
I think that'd be cool.
That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool.
Alright, so I did have one more thing to say. Next! It's my
Now,
turn.
well,
It was my turn.
I know, but I want to stay on Superman. No.
Hmm?
Next.
You just want to say it after me. God damn it.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go
Lantern.
ahead and say this is the one I'm most excited for.
I completely agree.
I have never been the hugest fans of Lanterns, but the idea of space cops and it's going to be a series, and you know, it was always the are you going to get Hal Jordan or are you going to get I'm about to get flamed because it's not coming to mind. Don't tell me, Jon Stewart. I got it. Thank you. It's like people would debate like who do you want to be the Grand Lantern in this movie or in this show, but it looks like we're getting both, which is sick.
With this show, you get both the fans that became DC fans with the Justice League animated shows, who grew up with Jon Stewart. Yet, for me, and I believe it's the same for you, we grew up with Hal Jordan.
I grew up with Jon Stewart.
You grew up with... Oh, yeah, you're older than me.
The animated...
See, by the time I started growing up, I didn't have the Justice League show.
I watched it as a kid.
I did not. So, for me, Hal Jordan has always been the main Green Lantern.
Okay, yeah.
And I learned about Jon Stewart afterwards.
That's why I was sweating trying to like figure out, remember Jon Stewart.
That explains
because I grew up with Jon Stewart. Jon Stewart is Green Lantern. Sorry.
I will say, I love
cool.
the description of True Detective.
Right.
With Space Cops Precinct Earth.
Yeah.
That's perfect. I just need good constructs. Because as much as I love Zack Snyder's Justice League, when they had that Green Lantern, all he did was a laser.
The Ryan Reynolds one?
No. The Green Lantern in when Darkseid comes.
Yeah, that wasn't even. Yeah, that was a.
Yeah, but he had the Green Lantern ring.
Yeah,
and all he did was lasers, and I love that. And obviously, the Jon Stewart at the end of the movie that was supposed to be there, he was going to do actual constructs.
That was gonna be Hal Jordan at the end.
No, Jon Stewart.
Really?
They casted him.
Oh my.
Oh yes.
Wait, did they change Jon Stewart into Martian Manhunter?
Nope.
I don't know if that guy was.
Both scenes were supposed to be there, but they cut the Jon Stewart scene because DC said they couldn't use him.
Oh. Yeah, because then you would have been bringing in two main characters.
Yeah, true.
Loved it. Loved Snyder Cut, but we don't have that to look forward to.
Sad.
That can be a whole nother episode in itself.
The Snyderverse?
Talking about like what would have been, even though there's probably plenty. But
more episodes
you've
coming
never
soon.
heard it from Shenanigans.
Exactly.
From
as you can see, we have very unique ways of discussing this stuff.
We do. Yeah. This is our first time, so it's like we barely know what's going on. Next. Gotcha.
This is Zach's...
We can skip this one.
Nope, this is Zach's most anticipated DC project, The Authority.
I will say, is that Zatanna?
That is not Zatanna. I wish.
And that's not Hawkgirl.
That is not Hawkgirl.
How is that not Hawkgirl?
I know. I'm very confused as you. And how is that not just like a white and yellow Superman?
And how's that not Silver Surfer? I'm kidding.
And how is that not Batman at the bottom?
He don't have the ears.
Even without the ears. Don't tell me that's not Batman if you cut off the ears.
No, it is. It absolutely is.
So like, it's
you can
basically...
speak on this one. Yeah, I don't.
So Zach is not a fan of this.
Yeah.
So I'll just talk real quick because I also am not very excited for this. And that is, it is a ripoff of The Boys, basically. This did, as far as I know, the comics for this did come first, but whoever becomes like fan favorite first is what matters. So basically, it's just the boys with superpowers. That's all I really have to say.
The boys have superpowers.
I know. Now they do. They only in Kimiko had superpowers. I meant like the actual boys.
I haven't watched The Boys. I will.
Oh God.
I'm just saying.
I'm very sorry.
Yeah,
for my co-host.
I don't know anything about The Authority.
This is the one thing I do know, and that is, it is rumored that The Authority is basically their replacement because of how popular The Boys is. They wanted to do The Authority so they can do Superman versus the Elite with The Authority instead of the Elite. Do you know who the Elite is?
No.
Basically, it's an iconic Superman story, kind of iconic, where it's a group of 5 superpowered mercenaries go after Superman. But instead of doing that, it's gonna be Superman putting the Authority in its place.
Oh.
That.
Okay.
But then I say, why not just make that the Authority movie, or put them in like a Superman sequel?
Right. Yeah.
I don't need this.
I don't think we need a whole show on its own. Like if you want
Show?
film.
Okay.
It
says show.
Film.
Now you said
film.
Yeah.
And I don't think. Okay, so my problem thus far with this new DC, mind you, I'm gonna probably watch every piece of DC that comes out because I'm a DC guy. But it's like I don't care about like the C grade like characters. Now I will say, I didn't know nothing about Peacemaker, but I really like that show. And James Gunn was the head of that, and then
he
also
directed and wrote it.
Suicide Squad. When I didn't know like the Javelin guy and Nathan
Bloodsport.
Nathan Fillion.
TDK.
Yeah,
the Tactical
TDK.
Kid.
We don't know any of those characters, but he actually made them kind of cool. So actually, I'm going to take that statement back. The fact that James Gunn is running this, it could make it interesting. But if it's phase 1 of this new universe, I don't know if focusing on these characters is the best.
That is the one thing. Looking at Chapter 1 overall.
Yeah.
It is called Chapter 1, not Phase 1, and it's 10 years.
I think because they don't want to cover Marvel.
No Marvel phases were 10 years. I believe Chapter 1 is like their version of the Infinity Saga, basically. Where it's, instead of doing like 3 phases building up to the Infinity Saga, they were like, let's not do phases. Just Chapter 1.
It has to build up the dark side.
That's the thing. We don't know. We're still missing half of the slate for Chapter 1. He hasn't released half the slate.
Oh.
He literally said in his video, this is not the full slate for Chapter 1.
Huh.
This is just about half, maybe over half of the slate. Because it's a 10-year plan.
Okay.
And a lot of this will come out in 2025, 2026.
Oh. Gotcha. He did the research.
Yeah, he did. We gotta give him that at least.
No, I'm saying you did the research. I don't have the information.
Thank you.
So good on you. Anyways, good job, man.
Thank you.
Do you want to say it? You can say it.
Next. Paradise Lost.
Okay.
What do you gotta say, Zach?
I'm excited. I'm more excited for the shows than I am for the films. And when it comes to the shows, I'm excited for the Green Lantern show, and I'm excited for, Green Lanterns, plural, show. And then Paradise Lost, because I think the scenes in the old Wonder Woman, they're not old, but like the Gal Gadot Wonder Woman movies, the scenes on Themyscira are amazing.
Oh, yeah.
And if you can have I don't know what the budget for this thing's going to be, but it's like...
Well, Zach, they did say it'll be an HBO, not HBO Max, HBO level show. And that means it'll have a Game of Thrones level budget. Because they did say...
Last of Us?
That level budget as well. Because they said this is Game of Thrones on the Themyscira.
Okay.
So...
I'm sidetracked real quick. We can talk about video games too. True. Right?
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
We can talk about video games.
As we're filming, as we're literally like, we probably won't cut any of this out, but as we're literally talking about these things, we're also thinking about the future episodes we're going to do.
Of course. Which we have a couple we want to talk about at the end.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So Paradise Lost.
Just like we got lost right now.
Get out. Anyways, okay. Can I say something? Because you reminded me when we were showing the authorities. Yeah. I almost hit you with the joke. When you said that the authorities came out before the boys. I almost said, well, that gave them the authority to make this show. And that would have been bad. But then you just hit me with my own type of humor. So I want to thank you. But yeah, so Paradise Lost. If it can be in the style of Game of Thrones,
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
I will say, apparently Wonder Woman's not going to be in this.
That's okay.
This is
as long as it leads up to Wonder Woman. Kind of like how Gotham
I think
led up
that'll
to
be the end. The end of the first season.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to go too long without Wonder Woman because we already have the other two members of the Trinity.
Right. Yeah. You have to.
So I think this show...
I don't know why they're recasting Gal Gadot. I don't know why.
Wonder Woman 1984.
That wasn't her fault.
I agree with you, but still, I don't think they want to keep her. Even though I don't think that's fair because they're keeping.
It's not fair. She was a good Wonder Woman.
If Ezra Miller isn't fired, which I think
he's gonna, no, he probably already is.
Zachary Levi's staying apparently. That's just Sam. How's Gal Gadot not staying?
Yeah. We're gonna have to see how James Gunn figures all this out because he was kind of given. If it was up to me, I would say give the keys back to Zack Snyder and let him make the rest of his. But that's not a thing. I really enjoyed Snyder cut of Justice League, but that's not possible anymore. So
plus, we did see the plans for Zack Snyder Justice League 2 and 3. I didn't really like.
We'll get into that.
We gotta talk about.
We'll talk. How about another episode?
That'll be another episode. We have a lot of.
That'll be good. All right. So.
Would you like to say it?
No, I've been saying it. I've said it like 3 times.
No, would you? What?
Next.
Thank you.
Oh, you.
Welcome to Shenanigans.
Wow. Okay, he got it. Anyways.
Next up.
Batman. Batman. The Brave and the Bold.
Couldn't have said it better myself. With Batman and Robin together on screen.
To decapitate this man.
I agree. Together on screen for the first time since Batman and Robin. Like the
with the bat nipples.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The bat nips.
Bat nips.
And the bat credit card.
And the bat skates. Oh, the credit card.
The bat credit card.
The skates too. Remember when they went ching?
Oh god.
And who
playing hockey with Mr. Freeze?
That's what happened? I thought they just slid down a little slope.
Robin had a hockey stick as well.
Oh.
He started...
I don't know that. Okay.
Yeah. I want to forget a lot about
So this will probably be a more serious take. But I did want to ask you because, once again, I'll admit I didn't really do a lot of research. Are they just skipping Dick Grayson and Jason Todd and just going to Damian Wayne, or are they like already established? Because James Gunn said that this is the first Robin.
Or he did not say that.
The first Robin, like they're showing.
They're showing. Okay. He didn't say it was the first Robin. He also said in the presentation, this is the start of the Bat family.
But doesn't that mean like Batman and Robin?
Unless the reason they say that's because we haven't seen the other members yet. So this is the start of the Bat family because the first member we're gonna see. I wouldn't be surprised if in the background we see an old Robin suit.
Okay.
And that's how.
Because then that would hint that they exist.
Without showing them.
They need to get Brenton Thwaites back to play Nightwing because he plays a phenomenal Nightwing, and they just recently, we'll get into that, but they recently canceled one of my favorite DC shows that I kind of enjoy, but I mostly enjoy it for the characters. But yeah, we'll get into that. Batman Brave and the Bold, we're gonna have 2 Batmans at the same time.
I do have a problem with this.
Okay, go ahead.
We need Batman to be old enough to have a teenage son to be Damian, right?
Yeah.
Yet Superman's going to be a young Superman. So are we going to have an old Batman and a young Superman?
I think it's going to be not an old, like, Dark Knight Returns Batman, but I think it's going to be, an old because you don't want to confuse this Batman and Robert Pattinson's Batman.
I agree. So that's where my problem comes in, because I think he has to be, like, in his late 30s, early 40s.
Right.
So we have Damian, and especially if the other members already exist.
Yeah.
Yet Superman's going to be 20s, 30s.
Yeah. Batman's going to be, like, almost past his prime, and Superman's going to be...
So if you're going that old, why not just keep Henry Cavill? He would be the same age.
Yeah. They messed that one up. He was a good Superman.
I agree. And it was not fair what they did to him.
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
But other than that, I do think that the idea of 2 Batman movie universes...
I'm a Batman fan. I'm all for it.
It's cool
More
because
Batman.
This could be the more gadget using Batman.
Yeah, I don't think Robert Pattinson's Batman is ever going to have a Robin. I'm going to say that in the first three.
I mean, I completely agree.
Yeah, in the trilogy of movies, I don't think they're going to, because it's like, how do you?
Look at Dark Knight Rises. The only way they did Robin was he was a cop.
It makes sense. So like, if you think about it, Batman at like the age he recruits kids at the age of what, like 12, and makes them fight like crime. Like, if you're trying to tell a realistic story, you cannot. There's no way to spin that, and so that's why I think he's starting with Damian Wayne, because you can say Damian Wayne.
That's his son, and he was trained by League of Assassins.
Yeah, it was by Talia al Ghul. So I think that's why they're starting with him. It makes sense. I am excited for this.
I completely agree.
I am.
I hope the actors are good. I will say that.
Can we predictions? Go ahead.
Predictions for the actors?
Predictions for the actors.
One actor I wouldn't be surprised if he gets cast, even though I do not believe he will. Do you know John Hamm?
Give me a second. Wait, for Robin or Batman?
For Batman. This is for Batman. John Hamm. He has been trying to play Batman for a very long time.
He's been going ham?
That is balance for my...
Oh! Yeah, I know this guy.
Yeah, so he has wanted to be Batman. He auditioned at the same time as Ben Affleck.
I remember faces, not names. So if you ever... I'm going to have to go to the phone. Yeah. I've seen... They had a picture of him... like sitting on a couch with like a tuxedo, like a mock Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, because he always talks about wanting to be Batman.
Yeah.
And if this has to be a Batman, old enough to have Damian, he could be Batman.
Perfect. Yeah, I agree with that.
Very different from Robert Pattinson.
As for thy Damian,
I pass that off to you.
I
have no idea.
Damian. This is gonna sound weird, but the guy who played Tim Drake in Titans, Jay Lycurgo, and he was also in the Batman movie.
Yeah.
No reason why he can't be it. Although, would that like mess some people up? I thought, because like the thing is like we're kind of getting chipped with like his like iteration of Robin, because obviously the season is, you know, the series is ending, Titans. Or do you have to go like younger?
I think...
like, how young can you go to make it, like, realistic?
Because this Robin specifically is trained since, like, a kid. Like, Shang-Chi, basically.
Yeah.
I think you can go 15, 14.
Okay.
I think that's possible.
Okay.
Because I've seen, when I was 15, some people that were, like, very buff at 15. I'm not kidding.
What?
I'm not kidding. Not super buff. Like, stronger than you.
Thanks. I mean, agreed.
And you're in good shape. That's what I mean.
Thanks,
like,
bud.
They were...
Appreciate it.
There you go.
Yeah. Batman the Brave and the Bold. In theaters, film.
Sometime.
Go ahead. Next!
Booster Gold!
Okay.
What do you think, Zach?
I'm down for it. I enjoyed him in the animated series, the Justice League Unlimited. He was fun. I really enjoyed him there. It's going to be live action. I'm all for it.
I completely agree. Mm-hmm. And I actually have a casting prediction, sadly.
Oh, okay. Sadly?
I said sadly.
Oh.
I'm almost 100% sure James Gunn is going to get Chris Pratt.
Yeah, that's a problem. Nah.
He already said
you gotta get
Chris Pratt will be in the DC universe.
Okay. And if you had to think about it, he would absolutely be Booster Gold.
Yep.
But I mean, I guess you gotta give him a wig.
Well,
you gotta have like the luscious blonde hair. That's like a part of Booster Gold.
Hair.
Well, yeah, but you gotta have the Chris Pratt doesn't have the most hair.
So, but people use wigs all the time in movies. So that's not that much of a stretch. I honestly just think of Booster Gold the character. And I think, James Gunn's going to put Chris Pratt in that scene.
Yeah, I can see it.
I don't think it's going to be horrible. Like, I think it could be good. Mm-hmm. But, like, because he has taken so many iconic characters now, because he's now the voice of Mario and Garfield. Plus he's Star-Lord.
Yeah. Yeah.
that I don't know if it would 100%.
And he's the
work.
Jurassic Park guy.
And he's Jurassic World.
Yeah, I'm, like you literally have the shirt
There
on,
we go.
man. Come on.
You know,
Keep up.
I wore this because of Chris Pratt. What do I mean keep up? I made the research. So.
Continue.
So, if there was another actor you could see in this role, who do you think?
This is gonna sound weird. Nathan
Okay.
Fillion. He already played TDK. But I
we're
feel like
resetting.
he would be I feel like he would be a hilarious Booster Gold. He's got like the charm, I think. You know what I'm saying?
I completely agree.
Nathan Fillion would be, I think he'd be tremendous.
Tom Holland.
No.
If it's Tom Holland, I will not watch
If you
that
want to do a
series.
prequel, that needs to be a whole nother discussion. The Uncharted movie.
Oh. Video
We can-
game
we-
movies podcast.
Yeah.
Video game
Because then we
movies
can
shows.
talk about Last of Us
Yeah.
too. Oh, dude, we've got ideas.
There we
Out the
go.
wazoo.
Hope
Here
you
we
guys
go.
are anticipated. Whoever the hell
Hope
watches
you guys are
this.
subscribed.
Exactly.
Yeah, if there's anyone on the other side of the screen, hi mom.
Hello.
I know my mom's gonna watch.
My parents too.
This is my first time doing a podcast.
Mine
This is
too.
it. This is it. Anyways, next.
There we go. Supergirl, Woman of
Okay.
Tomorrow.
Okay. Go ahead.
I like this after I heard what the story's going to be. At least what it's based on.
Me too. I'll give you the floor. Explain
Right.
it.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
James Gunn explained that this is based on Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, as is the title of the film, a comic series that came out in the last 1 to 2 years. Basically, Supergirl was raised on a chunk of Krypton that survived the explosion. And through her life there, she starts developing her powers because of a different sun. And it's all about her adventures through space while being raised on that chunk of Krypton. So she will be a very different character to Superman.
More jaded. That's what
A
James
lot
Gunn
more
said.
jaded.
More
There we go. So he did do research. You see this?
Oh, I watched the video. Of course, who didn't watch the video? That thing was like #1 on trending for like 2 days.
Just say yes. Just say yes.
Anyways,
Exactly.
yes. I watched the video.
But I really like that they're not going to be the exact same characters, just gender bent. That they are doing an effort to differentiate the two versions of Superman and Supergirl. Yet I am sad for the actress, Sasha Calle, that's going to be in The Flash.
She's not being this one.
As far as I know, no. They're going to do a full-on blonde
So why
Supergirl.
even Cat?
Again, that was not James Gunn.
We will watch the
That was
Flash
not James
and
Gunn.
we will find out how all this happens.
Again, this is all speculation until we actually see
Until
trailers.
we actually see it, and that's why we're talking about it, and that's where we get the podcast.
Exactly.
For me, big fan of Supergirl.
Completely agree.
I do like the idea of her being like jaded because, like you said, it does like give her there's a difference between her and Superman.
Yeah.
Where Superman is like, the beacon of hope, and then, that's what I think Supergirl will eventually turn into, but at first she's going to have a different perspective on, the world. And it confused me, like, were people, after Krypton exploded, people were still living on chunks?
Apparently
Or
that's
was
the
she-
story. I
Okay.
haven't read
'Cause
the comic.
I heard it's like once when you're on Krypton, when it explodes, you're done.
See,
so
I
this
thought
would
the
be
same
interesting.
thing. But apparently this comic changes it. So there's still a chunk of Krypton that survives, but it's dying.
Okay.
And that's where she grows up.
How do you think she gets to Earth?
I think that's going to be the end of the movie.
The end of the movie?
Where
Do you think Superman
maybe
will fly back to Krypton?
he could
Dude.
visit. And
That would be cool.
What if they fight at the end? Like a short fight. Like not the main fight of the movie. Like a short fight because she doesn't know who it is until they talk.
Well, he's got the S.
True.
She's not. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because she's going to have.
She'll
this
know
as
some.
well.
Yeah. if they-
She'll recognize the House of L symbol.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay,
I think
yeah,
they'll be fine.
yeah, that could be good.
Yeah.
I agree.
She's not tripping.
No. Well, we'll see. We don't know the story.
We don't know.
She could be
She
high
could be
in that moment.
that jaded to where she fights Superman.
Yeah. Kryptonite is a drug now.
What?
Kryptonite is a drug now. She's high.
It's always been a drug.
Exactly. Well, next.
Wait, go back.
Okay, we're going back.
Where you were covering a sword? Where is that?
That is a part of the story.
Can I make a guesstimate?
Yep.
That makes absolutely no sense, and I have no context whatsoever.
That is her friend.
Oh, I was gonna say Wonder Woman.
I wish.
But then it's like, no, that made no sense.
She
Come
will
on.
grow up with
Come on,
different
Zach.
people throughout. She will go planet from planet in the story. At least in the comics.
Okay.
I just remember that. Thank you for that.
So it's like
She
an outer
goes-
space type.
Yeah, she goes
Guardians of
planet
the
to
Galaxy
planet. Yeah, basically.
Okay.
A darker version of Guardians of the Galaxy.
With one person.
Yep.
Although Supergirl could solo.
She is going to have friends. That's
entire-
why the sword is there.
Okay.
As far as I know, she does have like 2 people she travels with.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. All right.
Next.
There we go.
Swamp Thing.
His second most anticipated movie of the whole DCU, right, Zach?
No. No.
I will say something that does excite me about this movie.
What?
The director that's interested in making it.
What?
The director of Logan and Indiana Jones 5, James Mangold, wants to make Swamp Thing.
Okay. Isn't this supposed to be a horror movie though?
Exactly.
Or like a thriller?
Imagine the action in Logan
Right.
if they're given a rated R horror movie with this.
They have to.
I think that with James Mangold, if he does well with Indy 5, which I think he will be, he will do good with that.
That can be another episode.
That is not.
Anyways, go ahead.
If he does well with that, I think he can pull off Swamp Thing. I think he's one of the few directors that I hear attached to this and gets me excited because of how good Logan was.
Yeah.
What do you think?
So is it supposed to be a horror movie? Like,
It is 100% a horror movie.
I'm excited for that because Multiverse of Madness. Didn't watch it. No, I did watch it. I'm lying. I watched it. I didn't like it. I don't like Marvel. I didn't like it.
Get ready for DC versus Marvel.
Oh
podcast.
yeah. That's gonna happen. So Swamp Thing. I'm excited. I'm excited because I'm a big horror movie person.
Yeah.
I actually have a friend who I watch a lot of horror. Perp. She knows. Yeah, she knows what I'm talking about.
Hi, I'm Luis.
Yeah, this is my friend. Anyways, Swamp Thing. That'll be cool. That'll be a cool little like horror movie to watch.
Yeah. And
they had
makes
that
sense.
show that lasted for like
1 season.
no, it didn't. Yeah, did they even finish the season?
They finished the season.
Okay.
And here's the thing.
Like, I remember it got canceled like 2 episodes in.
Yeah, because
Like,
it got
jeez.
moved. It was in DC Universe Infinite. You remember when that was a thing?
I had it.
That streaming service?
I had it. I subscribed.
So it moved from there to the CW, and
Right.
then it moved to the HBO Max.
Max.
When it was moving to CW, they canceled it.
Mhm.
While it was moving, and they released the show in the CW at the same time as all the other CW shows were going on.
Mhm.
And they confirmed like we're not bringing it back because it didn't get viewers.
Yeah.
So then they moved it to HBO Max. It didn't work either. The show is not. It's not happening.
But that's the thing is like I think the character has like potential. You know?
I believe that what this is building up to is they don't want to do a Justice League movie yet, and they're going to do Justice League Dark, and that is why it is gods and monsters.
Ooh. Luis, you genius. Okay, I didn't think about
And
it.
think about it. Swamp Thing is a member of Justice League Dark. Maybe
Yeah.
a character that survives from future Commandos could be a part of. Justice League Dark. He could be coming.
Oh, okay.
We don't have the full slate.
Okay. Yeah, that would be cool. I just need it to. I wanted to see a live action Darkseid. We would have seen it. We saw a little bit of it in Snyder Cut.
Yep.
We got chipped out of that. I want Darkseid to be the Thanos of this DCU. Or
100%.
Brainiac. Brainiac or Darkseid. I think you should do. Here's the thing. I think Darkseid is like the biggest bad in DC.
Mm-hmm.
At least to me. So it's like if you think about it, you got to do Brainiac first and then do Darkseid. But I don't want to wait.
I think it should be the other way around.
Like I'm already going to be like 40 years old.
I don't know. I know we're talking about DC, but I'm gonna bring up Marvel real quick
Go ahead.
because they went from Thanos, right? Now they're doing Kang the Conqueror with the Kang Dynasty. That
What a
could be
weird
Brainiac,
Yeah.
basically. And then you go into Crisis with Anti-Monitor.
Who's Anti-Monitor? Wait, was that the guy from CW? The Crisis on Infinite Earths? I sound like a dumbass, don't I?
Crisis on Infinite Earths, it started with the Anti-Monitor. He is the villain.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I do know who he is.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he would be third? Because then you're just going, like, in the terms of power, I feel like you're just going...
No, Anti-Monitor is more powerful than Darkseid.
He's not that guy.
Oh,
Darkseid would throw hands.
Oh,
here we go with another episode.
That is the point of Crisis. Darkseid and Anti-Monitor fight in the Darkseid War.
Darkseid shoots lasers and you can't...
The Anti-Monitor is literally erasing the
Omega
entire
beams.
multiverse. That is the point of Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Do you think they're gonna eventually bring in the Elseworlds stuff into...
I think that Crisis will bring in the Snyderverse actors and the Elseworld actors into this DCU for a fight.
Oh, wow.
For a huge fight. I think that will be Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Okay.
So,
we good with Swamp Thing?
I think we're good, so I'm going to go back to Slate.
Go ahead.
Alright. Premiere editing. Going back all the way back.
Amazing.
There we go. So, we gotta talk about Elseworld projects.
First, give me your top three. Give me the top
Most
three
anticipated?
with chapter 1.
Chapter 1.
So not including the top where it says Universe Reset.
Okay.
The new... Here, let me...
I can see it. Don't worry about it.
Go ahead, you go first. I gotta think.
My number 1 is Lanterns.
Okay.
My number 2 is Superman Legacy.
Okay.
My number 3 is Paradise Lost.
I almost have the same list. My first is Lanterns.
Yeah.
My second is The Brave and the Bold.
Oh,
My
yeah.
third is That Boy Superman.
Oh, yeah.
Superman Legacy, yep.
Yeah, I don't know. As much as I am... We can just get back up now.
Okay.
As much as I am excited about Brave and the Bold, because of the change they're making with Damian, and because I don't know
We've
how
never
they're
seen
gonna
him
make...
live action.
I agree, but I meant, like, I don't know how the Bat Family's gonna work now. If they're gonna change the order, or if the Bat Family already exists.
If they change the order, that's going to be weird. I think he knows James knows better.
I agree, but until I know for sure, Paradise Lost is just a bit more exciting for me. Because that automatically sounds like perfect to me. Paradise Lost.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Sounds good. Alright, DC Elseworlds. We've got... Dang. Joker?
Joker already came out. You don't have to...
Batman. Joker.
Joker 2. It doesn't say it for some reason.
No, it has something in purple.
Oh yeah, it says it. That. Joker 2. I'm not saying the actual title.
So those have already come out. So Joker 2, The Batman Part 2, Teen Titans Go, which should be canceled.
But it keeps going. And Superman and Lois. Which is actually a pretty good show.
I love that show.
That is a really good show. And it's continuing to season 3.
That's good.
First I know. So, the main project we really have to talk about, real quick,
is the fact Teen Titans Go should be canceled. Just saying.
Joker 2.
Yes.
And Batman Part 2.
Do you think they're ever going to link up?
What do you mean?
Do you think they're ever going to be in the same world? Like, are they going to introduce the Batman and the Joker?
That is my main...
Oh, wait, no, I'm tripping. Because they already introduced Joker. They got, who's the dude from
Reset.
Eternals? They're not going to reset.
Oh, you mean for Batman Part 2?
Yeah, the guy with the messed up face.
Oh, yeah, we already have a Joker.
Yeah, okay. I was going to say, like, are they going to introduce... Because they technically introduced Bruce Wayne in...
Yeah.
Like, it was a Joker guy who killed Thomas
I think that bridge was burned once they showed a different Thomas Wayne in Batman the Batman. They showed a different Thomas and Martha Wayne for clips.
Yeah,
But it was different. It was
I will say this, I don't want them to...
Oh, me neither.
Yeah, no.
I will say I did want the DCU to be a full reboot, 100% reboot, and to start with the Batman. That is what I originally wanted.
So you wanted Superman and Wonder Woman going around in that universe?
In that universe.
Interesting.
Because if you think about the comics,
I think part of its charm, though, is it's so, like, grounded.
I agree. That's why I'm not mad that they kept it separate.
Hey, dude.
But my original wish was that it was gonna start in the Batman, and like in the comics and animated movies, when we are in Gotham, it is supposed to be grounded. But my problem is with this Batman, we can't do Clayface, right? We can't do Mr. Freeze.
Right.
But that's why we have Batman, Brave and the Bold.
True.
With them, we can do all the super crazy characters.
True. Okay.
And we keep the grounded characters with Batman Part 2. But
I think Mr. Freeze can count as a grounded character.
yeah, he can.
The reason it's blue,
Could be.
I don't know if that's like it's officially supposed to be blue or if it's just blue.
That is the official one that Matt Reeves came out with.
That looks like ice.
Yeah.
Mr. Freeze.
Could be.
I remember faces. I don't remember names. Who's the guy who plays?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No.
Welcome to the Ice Age.
Yeah, no, he did play Mr. Freeze. No, who's the guy who plays in Breaking Bad?
Oh,
The Doctor. I don't watch
Bryan
that show.
Cranston.
No.
What? Oh wait, the Doctor. Oh, Giancarlo Esposito.
That guy. He needs to be Mr. Freeze.
No, he needs to be Professor X in the MCU. I don't care.
Why would he waste his talents in the
He
MCU?
has to be Professor X in the MCU. We are not having this fun right now. There's another episode.
Yeah, fine. we're teasing it.
Exactly. Like you can already see how heated we're gonna be when talking about DC.
What is it?
Giancarlo Esposito. If he is not Professor X, I want him to be Mr. Freeze. Because he is perfect for Mr. Freeze.
I think he's got like the repertoire. No, that's not the right
the
word.
voice, the way he stands.
The mannerisms. Yeah.
You should see The Boys. He is incredible.
He's in that too. Yeah.
He is one. He has no powers, yet he can control the heroes. He's so good. So good.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, and then Joker 2.
Funny story. I'll go ahead and tell our audience about that. I watched the first Joker. I was by myself, the only person in the theater, and I watched the Joker, and that was a very messed up movie. And I'd be lying to you if I wasn't like checking my back every once in a while. It was creepy how no one came into that movie, and I was watching a dude go crazy in front of my eyes. It was a weird little experience, but I am excited for Joker 2.
What makes me worried? Apparently, it's going to be a musical.
See, I don't hate that. I think Joker's such a weird and like unique character.
He is so nuts.
He can be.
It makes sense.
Anything. Yeah.
Because you can. You know how in Joker 1 he imagines the girlfriend everywhere? Mm-hmm. You can just say he imagines it's a musical.
Yeah.
That's
I think he's
an excuse for the
legitimately insane to where a musical would actually be cool.
And Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Is Harley Quinn.
I think it's gonna be a good movie.
I think it can work, but if they go too far, it could be bad.
Yeah. Before we wrap up though, we want to talk about the recently canceled projects, like Titans.
May they rest in peace.
May they rest in peace.
Doom Patrol was also canceled.
Doom Patrol was canceled. Stargirl was canceled.
Stargirl was canceled.
I thought Superman and Lois was going to be canceled, but good thing it's not.
No, it's an Elseworlds project.
Flag. All the CW shows have been canceled.
Arrowverse was dead the day they canceled Arrow. That was dying. It was dying.
Arrow was the only good show. I watched season 1 and season 2 of Flash.
I will say,
enjoyed it, and then that was it.
Black Lightning season 1.
Oh, I did watch that too. Black Lightning. I keep forgetting he's part of it.
I stopped watching it though.
I didn't watch season 2, but season 1 was good. I liked the villain.
Season 1 was so good.
The villain.
Tobias.
He reminded me of a leprechaun.
So good.
Just saying.
Yeah.
But no, that was a good show. But yeah, I like Titans. I love that show. I think it's a very messy show. But
when it had its
it has its charm. It has a certain charm to it. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna miss the show, and I don't know when part 2 of.
I'm just gonna miss Nightwing.
Yeah, no, Nightwing was good. I want them to recast Nightwing, the same guy, Brenton Thwaites, who played him to
bring him over.
Bring him over, yeah, because technically, if
actors from the previous universe can come back, like Jason Momoa, and apparently actors who worked on DC before, they can be recasted into other roles now. Yeah. James Gunn said it. So Brendan Thwaites could be brought in.
What about the other Titans? You got Ryan Potter as Beast Boy.
Please change. Like, if you keep the actress for Starfire, which I would love for her to stay,
and
please change her powers. Please make it the actual Green Powers. That's all I
thought she played a good Starfire.
I would keep her.
I didn't like her in season 1 because it was just so different. But then like
I agree.
The whole like she's kind of like a badass. It made sense.
All I need is the actual green powers. As long as they change that, I would love for her to stay.
Yeah, and then Raven.
I think she's great.
Wait, what's her name? I know her name. What's the actress's name?
That is an actress I do not know the name of. I'll look at it.
No. I'm gonna get it. Give me a second. Dang it, dude! This is so bad on me.
Yep.
Give me the first letter.
I am looking for it.
First letter of the first name. Tegan Croft. Ha! Got it.
There you go.
Got it.
Who plays Beast Boy?
Brian Potter. I said that.
There we go.
Come on now.
Good job. He's great. He just needs better VFX.
Yeah, that, and they didn't really give him a story in
That is true.
the seasons.
Raven
was good. I did think about something. I'm going to hop on the bandwagon for just a second.
Okay.
Jenna Ortega is Raven.
Wouldn't be that.
I'm just going to throw it out.
To Wednesday?
It is a little similar, but I love that show.
I would love for her to be Raven.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's just her just redoing Wednesday again.
True.
That's the only thing that scares me. Other than that, I don't think I would have no problem with her. Like I love her. So she'd be great. Huh?
She's hot. I'm just saying.
There you go. Confessions with Zach.
I'm just saying.
That's not a confession. I completely agree.
Yeah. So anyways, yeah. Yeah. So other than that, I think we. What time? How much time have we done? Check real quick. I don't remember what time we started.
Me neither.
So you could probably look down and see how long we've been going, but
I have no idea of knowing how long we've been recording.
I mean, obviously this is our first time doing podcasts, but you know what? We're not gonna. I think we've
been like 40 minutes or 40 minutes
with the shenanigans. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed our first episode.
Yeah.
Be on the lookout for more because this was fun. Hey, put it there.
Hell yeah, we definitely plan on doing more.
For sure.
We will bring on guests soon.
Yeah, guests are coming.
We already have a couple lined up for a couple of.
I'm gonna give you a hint.
Hmm?
I'm gonna give them a hint.
Give them a hint. What's the hint?
Film club.
Okay. If this is on the Film Club channel, this is not a hint.
Exactly. That just crossed my mind. So we're gonna have some guests. No. Be sure to subscribe. I think this is going on the YouTube, so be sure to subscribe, like, turn on that bell notification, whatever all those YouTubers say.
Hell yeah. Make sure to check out every project made by the UNCC Film Club, one of which is ours soon.
Oh, yeah.
We can't say what it is.
We can't say what it is, but I think... No, that's giving away too much.
No.
I can't say anything.
No.
I can't say anything. We are working on a project, but...
People will understand. We have given a hint. People will understand once they watch the movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
So, be sure to look for that. And there's various other projects. The Film Club here in UNCC is incredible.
Guys, we got a lot going on.
Check it out. Yeah.
Great things happening. A lot of stuff brewing in the kitchen.
Yeah. And we already planned episodes right now while filming.
Yeah. I mean, are we going to edit this and cut it to where... Probably not. Probably I have no idea.
You'll probably hear this part right now.
So I'm going to stop talking. Let's end it. Let's not waste any more of the time. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Toodles.
Goodbye.